got more AliExpress clone troopers. They are packed in this very, very tiny box that I worked way too hard on to try to remove the shipping label and everything so I could actually give you an unboxing experience in this video. Don't say I never did anything for you. Yeah, so we have picked P2R 91st CT. I think that actually is saying what some of it actually is. Yeah, P2 ARF P1 CT 212 phase 1. Yeah, those are literally the ones I ordered. That's kind of cool. They wrote it down. Yeah, so these are the 3 3/4 inch AliExpress clone troopers that are using the newer vintage collection and/or mold. And I was really impressed with the 501st ones and the Wolfpack ones I got. Was not very impressed with Boyle. So I'm very curious how these ones turned out. Because as we saw on that label, we got some 212th Love and a 91st Recon. So we got some ARF Troopers, and we've got some 91st and a Phase 1 212th. Very interested, especially with these ARF Troopers, because these have like all new helmet molds. Very, very interesting. But let's look at these first. Let's take a look at these. So it seems like they individually, like, you know, they had to pluck them out, and then they wrote the order, and then they put it in. Very nice, very proper. So this is cool. This is a 91st Reconnaissance Corps clone, Commander Neo's boys. And getting in close on this is looking good, dude. Still has the white head. Do these smell? Yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah. They got that smell. They got that smell for sure. Looks like they still have the, not the brand new vintage collection clone hands. I actually didn't realize that with my first couple of videos, but these are the old clone hands. These aren't the new clone hands. These are the old clone hands, which is very odd that they, I guess they couldn't replicate the hands properly, so they had to take it from the older TVC clone. Very odd. Yeah, I think it's really nice to have a newer mold 91st Recon. They did do like a Commander Neo that didn't have all the armor, and I didn't commit to it. Not quite yet, but they did also do a 91st Recon ARF Trooper. And I was just thinking, like, I don't know if I really need that. This isn't bad, you know, it's just a nice, you know, extra 91st Recon to bolster my little 91st Recon squad. And yeah, that's looking nice. It's got the little dots. Seems to be in the right spots. The articulation's feeling nice. I haven't encountered any issues with this one, at least. I know my Boyle broke, but that one seems good. Seems good and proper. Loving that. And then we also got this Phase 1 212th. I know that Vale's Toys has done this for the 6-inch Black Series clones, and I was very interested in getting it in 3 3/4 inch. I didn't really need it in 6-inch. But basically, this design, its origin is essentially just the Sideshow Deluxe 212th, the 6th scale figure. Sometimes my tongue gets a little stuck on that. So yeah, it's basically a 6th scale, you know, creation put into 3 3/4 inch. It's a Phase 2 212th deco with a Phase 1 helmet, you know, not canon at all. By the time they were Phase 2, you know, they had all this, but when they were Phase 1, they still just had the basic stripes. So, uh-oh, he's gone. Yeah, not very canon, but still kind of cute to have. Kind of cute to have it, especially since I am a big 212 fan. I don't think I would get this if they do it like in 501st or something. I think I would just stick to this 212th one. This DC seems kind of interesting. Very interesting mold on that. I don't know, something about it. Looks very long, very detailed. I can't pinpoint the origin of that mold, but yeah, definitely interesting. But the ones I'm very curious about, like very, very curious about, are these ARF Troopers. Because they did the Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmets, and I find this very interesting because we don't really get a lot of toys of the Phase 2 ARF Trooper helmet. I know Vale's Toys have just started doing it. They did it with the 501st ARF Trooper. I haven't got that yet. I probably will at some point. But yeah, this is a removable helmet, ARF Trooper helmet, totally designed and produced for these AliExpress figures. Very, very cool. Definitely very cool. I'm noticing a bit of a... Was that a hair on it? Was that my hair? I don't know. But yeah, again, it has the... You know, all the different triangles and everything that we've come to expect with a standard 2/12 Phase 2 clone. Honestly, I definitely prefer the Phase 1 ARF Trooper helmet. I feel like the Phase 2 with the added padding is trying to look more like the ATRT driver without committing to it just being the full-on ATRT driver. So, I don't know, I was never the biggest fan of that design. If they do a Sergeant Hound, heck yeah, I'll get Sergeant Hound, but this is cool. I think it's going to look really awesome having ARF Troopers in my 212th display now. Definitely going to be very cool. Nice little additions to the 212th Army. But here's the Phase 2 helmet. You can see it has that extra padding along the sides that is very reminiscent of the ATRT drivers. Again, it seems like the articulation on these is all good. I haven't encountered any issues with the joints on these ones, which I definitely appreciate. Moving around good. Definitely enjoying the vibe here. Yeah, definitely pretty neat. Definitely digging these. I kind of wish I would have gotten the 91st Recon ARF Trooper now, but I'm sure they're going to make more. I'll just tack that on to my next order. These are very cheap, and I really appreciate that, because the Black Series ones get a little expensive, I feel like. Some of the Black Series figures from AliExpress are like nearing $30. They're a better value for people not in the US, but like when it comes to the US, you know, currency translation, some of the 6-inch figures are actually more expensive than official Black Series. And I think that's pretty ridiculous for knockoffs. But these are like $11 each, and I think it's perfectly fair. I'm definitely a big fan of the price point on these, and the quality. I think the quality is very, very nice. Maybe my boil was just a fluke, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, look at this 212 squad. That is so cool. Definitely loving expanding the 212th collection. I mean, all three of these are things that, you know, 3 3/4 inch has not done. Hell, 6-inch really hasn't done them. I mean, officially, Vale's Toys has been at it. Here, let's get the 91st Recon in there, just so he feels loved and included. Yeah, I dig these. I definitely dig these. Link is down in the comments if you are curious. If I had forgotten to post it, just comment, hey, where's the link, and I'll post it. Yeah, I definitely suggest these. I recommend them if you want to grow your Clone Trooper army. Because like I've said with a lot of these AliExpress Clone Trooper videos, Hasbro doesn't really care as much anymore. AliExpress is literally keeping clone collecting alive. So, special thanks to AliExpress, I guess, for, you know, keeping my hobby alive. Because we are drip fed, officially. But hey, you know, nice to get some cool random little Clone Troopers. Definitely dig these. I don't have too much to say, especially since 3 of them have like the exact same body. It's just the helmet. And I mean, you can see the helmet with your eyes. The plastic quality feels good. Pretty much feels like official Hasbro stuff. It's just very smelly because they don't add the extra processes to get rid of the chemicals. Like to get rid of the chemical smell. Because that's what Hasbro figures do. They go through processes. They get rid of the raw plastic smells. But they don't really bother with the knockoffs. It's not really worth their time. Well, I was just about to set up the closing shot and then they all fell, so I guess that works out, question mark. But yeah, here we go. Here's the Phase 1 ARF, Phase 2 ARF, Phase 1 2/12 with Phase 2 deco. Very interesting. I'd love to see like the proper Phase 1 deco. And a 91st Recon Trooper. Love these guys. Very cool. Highly recommended. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you get these AliExpress clones? Do you think they're worthy additions to your collection? Or do you just want to avoid them like the plague? Honestly, I understand if you don't want to get involved with these. I definitely understand. It's the morals of it. It's, you know, they are a different quality. They're not official. But if you're worried about the morals of it, do you think Hasbro's really crying too much over here? Do you love Hasbro that much? Or do you really love them that much? Are you that loyal to the multi-million billion-dollar company that doesn't really give us what we want. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Special shout out to channel members, as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.